Have you ever felt a place calling to you? Not with a shout, but with a gentle, persistent whisper that lingers in your mind long after you've heard it? Sometimes it's the softest voices that speak the loudest, carried on the wind through winding streets and sunlit courtyards. For me, that whisper is Uzbekistan, a land where history is alive in every tile, every archway, every smile. Here, the past and present are woven together in a vibrant tapestry, and every corner tells a story. Names like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva ignite the imagination, evoking images of ancient empires, legendary travelers, and bustling crossroads of culture. And the reality is even more magical, with golden lights illuminating centuries-old walls and the air thick with stories waiting to be discovered. This is the heart of Central Asia, once the vibrant pulse of the Silk Road. Imagine caravans crossing endless deserts, their shadows stretching across the sands as they carried treasures and tales between east and west. Oasis cities blooming from the sand, offering shelter, water, and a meeting place for dreamers, traders, and explorers alike. Cultures blending into something breathtaking, where music, dance, and laughter fill the air, and every encounter is a celebration of diversity. Today, that legacy still breathes life into Uzbekistan. The streets are alive with the energy of the past and the promise of the future, where tradition and innovation walk hand in hand. As we begin this journey, I want you to feel the warmth of the Uzbek sun on your skin, the sense of welcome that radiates from every face you meet, and the aroma of fresh bread from a tandoor oven rising in the morning air, a simple pleasure that connects you to centuries of tradition. This isn't just a travelogue, it's an invitation to experience a feeling, to step into a world where every moment is rich with meaning and possibility, to connect with a history that changes how you see the world, and to discover stories etched in stone and whispered by the wind. The greatest treasures of the Silk Road were never just silks or spices, but the ideas, dreams, and friendships exchanged along the way. It's the human connections made along the way that truly endure, moments of kindness, curiosity, and shared wonder. So pour some tea, get comfortable, and let your imagination wander as we set out together. Let's wander through the golden sands of time together and discover the heart of Uzbekistan, one story, one smile, and one unforgettable moment at a time. The Silk Road was never a single road, but a vast and intricate network that spanned thousands of miles, connecting continents, cultures, and civilizations across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. It was a living artery of human interaction, pulsing with the movement of people, goods, and ideas. For centuries, it was the world's most important highway. Goods, ideas, religions, and innovations all flowed along its routes. Caravans braved harsh deserts, towering mountains, and unpredictable weather, forging links between distant lands and peoples who might otherwise never have met. Uzbekistan was its beating heart, its cities the lifeblood of global exchange. Samarkand and Bukhara became legendary centers of commerce, learning, and culture, drawing travelers and traders from every corner of the known world. Imagine a weary traveler after weeks of hardship, finally glimpsing the shimmering turquoise domes of Samarkand or the ancient skyline of Bukhara rising from the desert haze. To them, these cities must have seemed like a promised land, an oasis of safety, hospitality, and opportunity. Here, in the bustling bazaars, merchants from Rome, China, Persia, and India gathered. They traded not only goods, but also stories, languages, and customs, creating a vibrant tapestry of human connection. Silk, spices, glassware, furs, and carpets changed hands, each item carrying with it a piece of its homeland's culture and craftsmanship. Central Asia, in turn, offered prized horses, fine cotton, and the deep blue lapis lazuli that would adorn the treasures of kings and emperors far away. The bazaars were a riot of color, sound, and scent, a true melting pot of humanity. The air was thick with the aroma of spices, the calls of vendors, and the laughter of people from every walk of life. This constant exchange fostered not just trade, but also tolerance, curiosity, and prosperity. People learned from one another, blending traditions and sparking new ideas that would shape the world. Rulers welcomed travelers, protected merchants, and sponsored thinkers and artists from every background. Their courts became centers of innovation, where science, art, and philosophy flourished side by side. The Silk Road was more than a trade route. It was a bridge between civilizations, a living testament to the power of connection and cooperation. That spirit of openness and connection still lingers in Uzbekistan today, where the warmth of its people and the richness of its culture continue to welcome travelers from around the world. Samarkand, the very name is romance. Once the capital of Emir Timur's empire, it was built to be the most beautiful city on earth. The Registan, Samarkand's heart, is a breathtaking square framed by 3 majestic madrasas, their tilework shimmering in impossible blues. As the sun moves, the colors shift and dance, making you feel small in the sweep of history. Beyond the Registan, the Bibi Khanim Mosque and Shah-e-Zinda necropolis showcase grand scale and intricate beauty. Walking the avenue of mausoleums at Shah-e-Zinda is like stepping into a celestial gallery. Samarkand is a city of wonders, bustling bazaars, legendary bread, and history you can touch. Every corner reveals another marvel, another piece of a centuries-old story. Here, the past isn't just preserved, it's alive. Taste the bread, wander the markets, and let the city's magic unfold. Samarkand doesn't just show you history, it lets you walk right into it. It's a place that will stay with you long after you leave. If Samarkand is Uzbekistan's heart, Bukhara is its ancient soul. Its winding alleys and sun-baked walls feel timeless, a living fairy tale. The Liabi House Plaza, shaded by mulberry trees, is the city's social heart, where locals sip tea and life moves slowly. Lose yourself in narrow lanes, discover hidden mosques, and marvel at the towering Kalan minaret. Bukhara's magic is in its atmosphere. Quiet courtyards, bustling bazaars, and centuries-old traditions. Here you're encouraged to slow down, wander, and simply absorb the ambiance. Bukhara isn't just seen, it's felt. It lingers with you long after you've left. Our final stop is Khiva, a fortress city frozen in time deep in the Khwarezm oasis. The Ichin Kala, its walled heart, feels untouched by the modern world, a maze of monuments and mud brick houses. Walk the city walls for sweeping views of minarets and turquoise domes rising from the sand. The Kalta Minor minaret, unfinished yet stunning, stands as a symbol of ambition and beauty. Inside, the Juma Mosque's forest of ancient wooden pillars and the lavish Tash Hali Palace tell stories of opulence and intrigue. Khiva's magic is its completeness, a world unto itself, especially as evening falls and silence descends. Wander empty streets under golden light, with only the stars and echoes of Silk Road traders for company. Here, history feels close and personal. Khiva is pure, unadulterated magic, a perfect final chapter. It's a place you'll never forget. Uzbekistan is a feast for the senses, especially your taste buds. Here, every meal is an invitation to discover centuries-old traditions, where flavors are as vibrant as the country's colorful bazaars and ancient cities. The national dish, plov, is a fragrant rice pilaf cooked with lamb, carrots, and spices. Every family has its own recipe, passed down through generations. Sharing plov is a cherished ritual, often at the heart of celebrations and gatherings, symbolizing hospitality and unity. Beyond plov, the Uzbek table is filled with delights. Try shashlik skewers, marinated and grilled to perfection, or savor manti dumplings, their delicate dough encasing spiced meat. Lagman noodle soup, rich and hearty, warms both body and soul. Each dish tells a story of the land's history, shaped by Silk Road travelers and local traditions. Bread, or naan, is sacred, baked in tandoor ovens, always broken by hand, and served with every meal. The aroma of fresh naan fills Uzbek homes, and sharing it is a sign of respect and friendship. The bazaars are vibrant hearts of every city. Mountains of spices, fresh fruits, and the chatter of vendors fill the air. Here you'll find saffron, cumin, and dried apricots piled high, and the energy is contagious. Taste juicy melons in summer, pomegranates in autumn, and let the colors and scents overwhelm you. Each season brings its own treasures, and locals take pride in offering the freshest produce to visitors. Uzbekistan's artistry is legendary. Hand-woven silk carpets, embroidered Suzani, and brilliant ceramics. These crafts are more than souvenirs. They are living testaments to the creativity and skill of Uzbek artisans. In Bukhara and Khiva, watch craftsmen carve wood or hammer copper, keeping ancient traditions alive. Their hands shape history, turning raw materials into intricate works of art that reflect centuries of culture. Taking home a craft is like carrying a piece of the Silk Road's soul. Each item holds a story, a memory, and a connection to the people who made it. Here, every meal and every market is a celebration of culture. Whether you're sharing food with locals or bargaining for a handmade treasure, you become part of Uzbekistan's living heritage. The treasures of Uzbekistan are as rich as its history, waiting to be tasted, touched, and treasured by all who visit. Beyond the famous cities, Uzbekistan hides countless secrets for the curious traveler. In the mountains, Shahrazab's, Timur's birthplace, offers colossal ruins and echoes of ambition. The Kizilkum Desert invites you to sleep in yurts, ride camels, and gaze at stars over Aydarkul Lake. Explore the ancient desert castles of Khwarezm, Ayazkala and Toprakkala, silent sentinels of forgotten civilizations. The Fergana Valley, lush and fertile, is home to master silk weavers and potters. Visit family workshops and witness centuries-old crafts. These hidden corners reveal a gentler, more intimate side of Uzbekistan. Here, tradition thrives and life moves at a graceful pace. The country's wonders extend far beyond its turquoise domes. Uzbekistan's true heart is its people. Hospitality here is sacred. Guests are honored above all. From the moment you arrive, you're welcomed as a friend, not a stranger. In bazaars, vendors offer tastes and stories, and invitations to tea often turn into full meals. Family and community are the foundation. Generations live together, elders are respected, and children play freely. The younger generation is eager to share their culture and learn about the world. The warmth and kindness you'll encounter are unforgettable. Travel here is about human connection, discovering our shared humanity. The turquoise domes may draw you in, but it's the golden hearts of the people that will make you want to return. In Uzbekistan, you'll find a welcome that stays with you forever. Our journey through Uzbekistan ends, but the real adventure is yours to begin. We've glimpsed grand cities, tasted plov, and felt the warmth of Uzbek hospitality. But this is just a peek, a single page in a vast, beautiful story. Uzbekistan rewards curiosity and invites you to add your own footsteps to the Silk Road. Let the magic of this land spark your imagination and lead you on an unforgettable adventure. The world is a big book. Don't miss this chapter. Let Uzbekistan's whisper call to you, as it has to travelers for centuries. Thank you for joining me. Your own Silk Road story awaits.